Today, I want to talk about remarks. Stay tuned for the video. Reggie here, your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder and comic book collector, and I want to talk about remarks. First and foremost, let's define what a remark is, because there are probably some people that are watching this video and they're like, yeah, remarks are great. And I'm not talking about remarks as in verbal remarks, but I am talking about sketches essentially that are done on comic books. They are a remarking of the comic. And I'll actually show you one. Here's one the only one that I have in my collection. This is East of West, second printing, #1. And essentially what you see here is a remark of the cover here that was done by the artist. He's essentially done a little doodle or a sketch on the cover. Now, what's cool about this particular book is that this remark is actually done in some white space, and so it does not detract from the overall aesthetics of the cover. Sometimes when remarks are done, they're actually done on top of existing artwork, and some people actually view that as a defacement of the comic. I've seen them done really well and sometimes not so well. When they're done well, the remark is essentially in like a void, like a white space or just a free space where there is no artwork. Sometimes when they're done on top of the existing artwork, they somehow or another find a way to get that remark to complement the overall image. And then sometimes when remarks are done, they just don't get integrated very well into the existing cover, and it kind of, I can see where people can make the argument that it essentially takes away from the beauty of the artwork that is already on the cover. And so when you talk about remarks, there is a range that that people have. Some people love them, some people like them, but can't wrap their mind around the cost of them. And then there are some people that just absolutely hate remarks. And I honestly don't really know where I fall on that spectrum. I think that sometimes remarks are pretty cool. I don't know that I would pay for one, because essentially what you're paying for is sometimes a really nice book with a sketch on top of it. And so you're also looking at some really high costs for a particular copy when you can get that same book at a whole lot less. So I struggle with the cost element of it. And if it's done really well, I can see remarks being really cool. Like I've seen some remarks on Secret Wars #8. I think Mike Zeck has done some of them, and they're really cool. I've seen some that aren't so cool and that are very, very expensive. So I'm curious. Are you familiar with remarks? And if so, where do you fall on the spectrum? Would you buy a remark? Have you bought a remark? Would you consider buying one? Let's discuss it. So as this video goes live, I am actually sitting here waiting for you guys to comment, because I want to interact with you and I want to have a discussion about remarks. So if you have a position on remarks, be sure to comment and be sure to read the other comments that people are posting, because I think we can actually have hopefully a pretty healthy discussion about remarks.